got up a little after 5 this morning, gradually packed things up, boiling some water for coffee, some Pop-Tarts, and it got down to, I think 48 was as low as it got last night, so that's great. There was multiple gunshots at 11 o'clock that woke me up. Somebody's hunting at night. There was a drag race going on down the mountain for a while. I think it lasted until 8. And then things got quieter. So, in fact, just really quiet. Slept really well. And really didn't want to get up. But coffee's calling. Okay, well, goodbye, little camp spot. Very nice. Left nothing here. And get back to the road. Because of the situation on campsites, them being few and far between and not well documented, I'm shooting for a 20-mile day to a pay campsite. It's like an RV campsite with walk-in sites. And that's 20 miles. If I hit something just before that isn't pay, I'm glad to pitch my tent there. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Mr. Spider. You are impressive. So I made it to the Pine Creek Church, and this is the most amazing graveyard. Every single one of them is completely decorated and celebrated with a little bench to sit at. It's very impressive. Looks like they have a covered area to sit in. And they're supposed to have bathrooms. I'm going to check it out. Well, thank you, Pine Creek Church. That was very timely. You have one of the loveliest graveyards I've ever seen. Very cool. Okay, the sun came up a little bit while I was in there. And now we're ready to get some more miles under the feet. Here's another case where the far out red line had me way off, and I've been walking back and forth trying to find it, but evidently this is the trail and it keeps going, so I guess we solved that somehow. It makes no sense according to the far out app, but here we are. And it's blazed the hell out, so they must know it's confusing. All right, well, they warned us that the suspension bridge had been repaired haphazardly. But I did just come across it and made it okay, hanging onto the cables and walking that log. It moved a little bit, but the cables were there. Okay, gone over the creek, and now get off of this crazy bridge. Well, it was a long, confusing descent down to the broken bridge, and now it's been almost straight up for a while, getting back up on top of the mountain. But you can tell the difference in the temperature is huge, and hopefully I'll have some cell reception and give Christy a call. Taking a break here by Big Dog Creek, cooking up some ramen. About nine and a half in the first 5 hours. There was a lot of misdirection and tough to follow trail, and a few breaks in there as well. So that's all right. We got 10.7 to go to the turnoff to the campground I'd like to get to, and that's certainly doable. If the trail gets better, that's another 5 hours after leaving here. So it looks doable for today. In the meantime, we're down low. It's colder. There's lots of hemlock here. There's lots of pine and lots of rhododendron. So it's pretty. Good place for lunch. Okay, rock scramble with rope. It's getting technical in here. Scramble, blow down, ducking, mountain laurel thickets. And not a blaze in sight. Oh, that's pretty. And not a blaze in sight. Hope I see a turtle soon. I need some confidence. Random campsite up here and a turtle on a tree. This section has been technical. Ropes and boulder scrambles and ducking under logs and 2 different bridges and some pretty steep boulder descents and beautiful water features, rock formations, and talked to 2 couples and a daughter back at the falls. They're out section hiking part of it. Had a nice chat about hiking. And 5 miles to go to the camp for tonight. So to be there by 5:30 or so. All right, we've reached one arm of the lake. This campground is at. Won't be long now. It's 5:15 and I walked off the spur trail, got in this immense RV campground, and now I'm going to try to walk up to the office and see if they have a tent site for me. It'd be really great if I could get a shower too. Maybe I can rinse my clothes and make a short day of it tomorrow so I can get them dried. Okay, so it turns out I picked the wrong weekend to try to stay here. It's Halloween weekend and it's by invitation only, and they have all the tent sites closed down. So I'm gonna head down to the marina and get a bunch of food as a consolation prize. And then I guess I'll head out in the dark and see if I can find a place to pitch my tent. Maybe I can get some advice from the guys in the marina. I always try to look at the bright side, you know. In order to get my water bottles filled, I had to go get a pizza. And no matter how far I have to walk tonight before finding a campground, it's that many more miles that I don't have to walk tomorrow. Well, that would have been perfect, except that upright sign over there says no camping. Too bad. Try again. Okay, this worked out. I don't see any no camping signs. There are rocks here from somebody pitching a tent. We're just off the trail and by the lake. We still got a little tiny bit of daylight. Beautiful. It's 10 after 7 and Serenity Shuttle has landed. Trail mile 207.1 for a 22.2 mile day. A little too long. But in the end, found this beautiful campsite here by the lake on a point. So I'm surrounded by 3 sides on the lake. The weather is nice. The tent is set up. I've already eaten dinner, so I don't have to do that. I'm just gonna make my bed and lie down in it. Gave Christy a call and checked in with her. All is well. We saw some beautiful country today. Rock formations, waterfalls, streams, technical climbing with ropes, overhangs, beautiful forest. Love the most lovely graveyard I've ever seen, and a marina with pizza at the end of the day. We still got it all done despite being thwarted at the campground. So the trail provides, and in this case provided an ideal campsite. Since I walked extra, I will sleep in the morning. I've got, I think it's 40 something miles to cover in 3 days. So I'm just going to take it easy and try to set up right before Whitley City and see if I can get a pickup at the trailhead by our B&B host. Well, thanks so much for sauntering with me. And remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.